So here's our essential one finger per fret exercise. Remember to start up higher on the neck because we can keep our fingers a little close together. Down here, all the way on this side of the fretboard, our fingers have to be real spread out. So let's go up a little higher so they're closer together. Now the first thing to do, just to review what one finger per fret means, is wherever you pick a place to plant your hand, your first finger is going to land on one fret. Your middle finger, another one. Your ring finger, another one. Your pinky, another one. We want to make sure that whenever we play a note on any of these frets, that finger plays it. We won't move around. So the fundamental exercise, the real quick one to do, is just up each string, play in that sequence. And then back down. So pause this video right now and make sure you can do that one. Try that one out. And then we'll do the next level, which is much harder. It's hugely harder. You use the same frets and same idea with your left hand, but it goes to another degree. So here we go. First finger. Now when I play the next note, I want to keep my first finger down. Now when I play the next note, same thing. Now when I play the next note, same thing. Now when we get to the next string, we want to keep, this is the hardest part, all three of these fingers down and only move the finger that's going to play the next note. So, then middle finger, then ring finger, then pinky. Notice how all my fingers are staying in the same place except for the one that's moving. This exercise helps us gain finger independence. Now, you saw me get to the top. Now let's make sure, a lot of people instinct is to go down the same way we came up, so. But we don't want to do that. We want to go down in this pattern. So I just went all the way up. We're going to use our first finger on the next string and move up one finger by one. Now you should hear this pinky note ringing out still as you're playing that until you move your pinky. Now this is real hard if you don't have those muscles built in. But once you feel like you got it, as always, put that metronome on. 3, 4. Be real careful with your fingering on your left hand and your right hand. Now, if you really have it in you, the next thing to do right after that is to keep going and just go one fret higher. So as soon as you get back to the bottom, then up on the next fret. Shift your hand. But still be real careful to keep your fingers pressed down like this every time. And you can keep this going all the way up the neck. Now we can also try it down here. This way is going to be a much wider spread for your finger, right? Etc. Now I want you to practice that with a metronome. Start at 60 beats per minute, and you can, once you get it like no mistakes and perfect, then move on and add 5 beats per minute. And then once you get that, 5 beats per minute. Don't do huge jumps. This exercise is really good for finger independence. It's really good for muscle building. It's really good for coordination for one finger per fret, because we want to be using that in all the music that we're playing. It's really good for remembering every other finger over here on the right hand. And as always, and most importantly, is really good for timing by using the metronome. So that's one finger per fret.